Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. My name is Layla and today I have quite an unusual video. I've never done these before, but I recently started my 75 hard challenge. So basically it's a challenge where you need to have 2 workouts for 45 minutes. One has to be outside. Then you need to choose a specific diet. There's no cheat days. You're not allowed to drink alcohol. What else? You need to drink a gallon of water, which is, if you are not living in the US like me, that's 3.8 liters of water. So I have my water bottle of 1 liter, so I drink it pretty much 4 times a day to make sure that's the amount of water I'm getting. I went to grab my water bottle and Luna took my spot. Luna, are you okay here? I'm kind of filming a video, you know? I'm talking to people. Do you have anything to tell them? Okay, I'm back. So this is my water bottle. I use my Hydro Flask 1 liter, 4 bottles per day. And the last part is that you need to do it for 75 days. Today is day number 15. I will tell you, spoiler, that I already lost 2 kilograms in 2 weeks, and it makes me feel very motivated, although it is very hard. I had people asking me if there's a day off. No, you need to keep on going for 75 days, keeping up with every single part of the challenge, otherwise you lose and you need to start over. Last thing that I forgot to mention, you need to take a photo every day of your body to see the progress. That's also part of the challenge. If you forget, you start over. So I'm really lucky that I'm doing this with my husband, because otherwise it would have been so difficult, because there are days when he's not feeling it, there are days when I'm not feeling it, and we are pushing each other, because we both had moments where we were like, we should quit because this is really difficult, it's really hard, and every time this happens to one of us, the other one is like, no, we need to keep on going. So that's really great. But what it has to do with this video is that I realized that I don't have any shoes for walking. I have my gym shoes, but you know, they need to be clean for the gym. Long story short, in these 2 weeks of walking every day for 45 minutes, because that's what I do as my outside workout routine, because I cannot do anything else, honestly. I just walk for 45 minutes every day, and my feet hurt from all the uncomfortable shoes I have. I realized that I don't have shoes specifically for walking, so I started researching, and I realized that a lot of people even wear New Balances to the gym, but I already have my gym shoes. I'm happy with them, but I need walking shoes. And I thought that New Balances are done, like they're no longer trendy, so maybe I shouldn't buy them. So I was looking, what should I get? And eventually I realized that, first of all, New Balances are not that trendy anymore, and second of all, I couldn't find my size and the color that I wanted. So I decided to order Nikes. So I ordered these NIKE V2K running shoes that are pretty new, and I'm a Nike girl. I used to be, at least. Like, I feel like in the last few years I stopped being a sneakerhead. I used to care about sneakers a lot. If you watched my channel for a while, you know I used to make all these videos styling different Nike or Jordan shoes, sorry, sneakers. So, but recently I just stopped caring about Nike specifically. But as I couldn't get New Balances, I was like, okay, let's see what Nike has, something similar to New Balances, to be honest, something like that gives that shoe or 2000s shoes, right? So I saw these, I looked up like different reviews, and I was like, okay, let's give it a try. But as I ordered them, the next day I went to the store, actually Foot Locker, and in person put on these shoes together with New Balances. And I was like, oh my god, actually New Balances are so much comfier, that I was like, okay, let me order New Balances, let them arrive together, and let me see which one is better as I make this video. Because as I was choosing which shoe to get, I realized there's no video on YouTube comparing the two. There's some videos on TikTok, but it's like always, you know, very short. And I'm the type of person, if I cannot find something I need, that's a good idea to create it myself. Especially as a content creator, I'm like always searching what is missing out there, right? So I'm in no way a sneakerhead or a sneaker professional reviewer. This is just me, a girly who's looking for a shoe to walk every day for 45 minutes and wants something sturdy, wants something stylish, because a lot of times when I walk from somewhere, like from my gym, for example, or my yoga classes, which is my main exercises inside. So the second exercise of the day is usually either yoga or gym. So I wanted something that will go with a lot of my outfits as well, which is also the reason why today I'm wearing my gym wear, because I wanted kind of like to not focus specifically on the style, like how to style it with other pieces, but I wanted like to focus on their sportiness, if that's a word even. All right, so let's start the review. And my first thoughts before I put them on and we compare them, I just want to address how they look before I put them on. So I already did put them on, as I said, so I kind of know that New Balances were so comfy, while Nikes were not as comfy. But I think like design wise both are really cool, and I think what makes Nikes more exciting for me personally is that they are brand new. Like they are still not as mainstream as New Balances. Everyone has a pair of New Balances. I don't know how come I haven't gotten them, but actually when they became popular I decided to go for NIKE V2K Techno. If you remember, I used to have those. Recently my feet grew. I don't know, I'm like one size bigger now, so I ended up selling a lot of my sneakers just because it was so uncomfortable. So that's also how I ended up with no like shoes for walking. So now I'm like, okay, I gotta like get something. So New Balances were on my radar for a while, but that was during the time when I was like Nike girl, and I was like, no, I want Nikes, like, yeah, I don't know, it's weird, I don't know, whatever. But now I see the appeal. I see why people are buying New Balances, because honestly they are so comfy. But based on the design, I do think like they are too different to compare them. Yes, they're both like dad shoe, but also Nikes kind of look bigger than New Balances because of this elongated look, like especially in the back. So the shoe pretty much itself ends somewhere here, right? But this foamy part in the back gives it look of a long shoe and actually one size bigger. So maybe if you are not comfortable wearing shoes that look gigantic, because you know it can be a thing, then I would not recommend these ones for sure, because they look so big. Like compare New Balances to them. Like New Balances look so small next to them, you know? So if you're not into big shoes, then no. One thing also I don't like, now that I look at them both at the viewfinder, I see that they are quite long here as well. Maybe because of this foamy part in the back, but you can kind of tell that it's super long in front and it goes into this weird shape. Maybe it will look differently when I put them on, but also it's kind of like, yeah, okay, whatever, it's not a big deal. And it really looks like this new pair of New Balances that came out, but they're so expensive. This one is actually so cheap compared even to New Balances, these ones, and compared to the new release of New Balances that are even more expensive. These ones are more expensive, but I ended up buying these grade schooler instead of women's section. So I saved like $50, I think, if you convert it, which makes them pretty much the same price if you buy these ones from grade schoolers instead of women's section. That's kind of like a life hack I can give you if you are looking for a sneaker for less. Then just switch from women to grade schooler, because honestly, who can even tell the difference? I can't, and they look amazing. So maybe they do look like children's shoes. Maybe I do need to compare. Okay, now let's focus on the design of New Balances. and right now we're just focusing on design. So already the fact that I told you that they're more comfy maybe is enough to choose them for everyday walks and running, which I don't do running, but lately YouTube started showing me like all these like running videos, how I started running the marathon and stuff like that, and I'm like, sounds really cool, maybe one day. But for now I'm just walking for 45 minutes. But design wise, you know, when something becomes like popular, you see it everywhere, I feel like it in a way becomes more of an accepted look. Like you just start viewing something as classy because everyone is wearing them. Maybe I'm wrong, but at least when I see New Balances, I'm like, yeah, there's New Balances, you know. It's like Air Forces a few years ago, everyone was wearing them, so they were very trendy and therefore like easy to style, and just, you know, you couldn't say anything bad about them just because they became a classy piece. And I feel like New Balances are new Air Forces, if I may say so. But yeah, I couldn't find them in white, so when I was looking for New Balances, I found them in 3 color ways. So the gray one, golden with white, and cream. And I actually asked people on Instagram and majority voted for the gray color, and my husband as well, so I was like, okay, I'll order a gray. But I do think if I could find that white one for cheaper, because I found it for like its original price, but this one is like cheaper, so I was like, okay, yeah, F it, this is just for walking, I can definitely do it. So, but yeah, I still think that gray is a cool color as well. It does look very sporty. I don't think I would be styling it with like dresses and stuff, but I know girls do it all the time. I see girls doing it at least, and I think to each their own. It wouldn't be my go-to shoe to style with like my summer pieces, for example. Okay, with these first thoughts, let's move to trying them on and sharing with you how it feels to wear them. Okay, so shoe number 1 is my New Balances. This is how they look on. Yet again, I'm wearing my gym wear, yoga wear, whatever, so we can kind of judge how sporty they look. So this is what we mostly focus on. So I will be honest, they feel so soft, and it's really hard to judge a shoe without the fact of how comfortable they are, how easy it is to walk in them. So I think just by judging by that, you can tell I'm obsessed with them. And I do love that they are very minimalistic. Like, they're stylish, but they don't steal the show. They always complement like your sporty look. And yet again, I do feel like the outfits that you can create with this is sporty ones, so athleisure type of looks, not something to wear with a dress. However, I did see girls doing that, but I don't know if I would do that. Maybe just because I was specifically buying them to wear with my gym clothes and yoga clothes. But this is how they look on me. What do you guys think? Do you like it? I personally love them. I really feel like I have made my decision. I was just a bit worried that they're gray and they might not go with more colorful outfits, but I feel like even just wearing this orange sportswear and these New Balances, it still looks very nude-ish. Like, this gray is not overwhelming, so it doesn't steal the show. And most importantly, I feel very comfy walking in them. Because these are the shoes for running. I feel like walking in them will be quite easy, you know, because they were designed for that reason, not just for fashion. Although we love fashion over here, what can I say? And now let's try on Nikes. Okay, Nikes don't feel that bad. I feel like maybe if I would have ordered them on their own, I wouldn't know what I'm missing out on. But after trying New Balances, trying them on and realizing how comfortable they are, like these for walking, like, you know, New Balances give me the feeling of walking on a cloud, actually. Like, I know it sounds so like PR like it's a press release thing they send you, you know, but actually you would think that the foamy part would give you more support. Like New Balances, they have less of foam, right? But the feeling of comfort actually is the opposite. Like you would think that these ones would give you more of that support and feeling like you're walking on a cloud, but they don't really. They feel pretty basic, I would say, compared to New Balances. Okay, that's like feelings wise, but design wise, I don't know. I do think they're very trendy, but that's the part where I'm also not sure. Yes, they're new, not everyone has them. I actually haven't seen anyone wearing them, so they're still new. If you go somewhere, you'll be one of a kind. If you wear New Balances, you'll be like every other girl, but honestly, I am every other girl, you know what I mean? We're all every other girl, right? So that doesn't scare me that much, but with these ones, you're gonna be unique. You're gonna be trendy and stylish girly, and people will be like, she is so different, she's one of a kind. And I was thinking what they remind me of, and I feel like it's this like mixture of all the different shoe trends we have seen. If you look at it, it kind of is also gray, so they're both gray. So if I'm thinking color wise, they're both gray, so they're both like the same color choice. Like it's not like this one is gonna go more because it's white, so I can style it with anything. And actually it's more silver than gray. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of details, colors, so it's so hard to tell, but just from walking, I do think that they don't feel that comfy. And since I bought shoes for walking, I should probably focus on that. But I am also like into fashion, so I kind of want to look stylish while I'm walking around, you know? So yeah, what do you guys think? Do you like more look of them, Nikes or New Balances? Now let me put New Balances on my right foot so we can actually compare the two together. Oh my god, the difference, like just putting on New Balances immediately makes it feel so much freer. Like my foot feels like there's so much space, and like walking is so comfy. Like I feel like I'm supported when I'm wearing New Balances. But if we're focusing on the style of it, I do think they're both really pretty. I do think they're both really stylish. And I think if you, like I was a few years ago, only want to buy Nikes, like because I love Nikes, then this is a great alternative to New Balances. But New Balances being already so cool, and it's not just the look of them, it's just comfort. I can't believe I've never put them on all these years. I saw them and I thought they were just trendy shoes, but they are so comfy. So I definitely need to make my decision and choose only one. And so I think this is where comfort definitely wins over just the look of a shoe. So I feel like I made my decision pretty much back when I entered Foot Locker and put them both on. But at that point I already ordered Nikes, so I decided to wait it out, make a video out of it, and then see. And I can tell that I'm choosing New Balances. They're just more comfy, and they, specifically comparing these two pairs, they look classier, New Balances, than Nikes. Nikes look like something that will go out of fashion. They remind me of my NIKE V2K Techno, and I just feel like you don't see them anymore, while New Balances you still see. And I feel like by buying New Balances, you will invest into something that will last longer, hopefully, fingers crossed. I actually asked my friends who have New Balances, they said only good things about New Balances. So I think this time I'm gonna go with basic B choice, classy choice, and I'm gonna choose New Balances and Nike, so it have to be returned. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this video here. These are the shoes we were reviewing today. New Balances won. Sorry Nikes, you have to go back home. I'm not saying they're bad, but I think if you are thinking between which shoe to buy, I would recommend New Balances. I personally tested them both and I can tell you that Nikes are not as comfy, unfortunately, as New Balances. I can tell now why everyone is wearing New Balances, and maybe they're not as trendy, but it's okay, because today we were choosing shoes more based on the comfort and hopefully durability. I mean, and you guys let me know in the comment section which shoe you like the most and which one you would buy, or if you have any one of these, tell me why you chose them. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a big thumbs up so I'll know that you guys are into these type of comparison videos, because I've never done them before. I don't know if I'll do them again, but this one just, I really needed to make a decision, and I feel like making a video and speaking up about my experience wearing them was a good idea. So I think it was a good video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. If you wanna follow my 75 hard challenge upgrades, follow me on Instagram because I update it every single day. I might make a video related to 75 hard for my YouTube channel, but you know, for now just follow me on Instagram because I don't know what to make. I don't know whether I should share with you like a day in my life doing 75 hard, or like recipes of what I eat every day, because you know, I'm on a diet, so I need to be very creative with my recipes because it gets boring. So yeah, let me know if you have any ideas what I could share regarding my 75 hard challenge. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.